Hello guys, welcome back to my channel. I'd like to make a quick video for today trading. See how the market doing after 10 p.m. London time. It's 10:30 now, and the market closed. So first thing first, disclaimer guys, Forex is carry very high level of risk. If you trade Forex or stock or any business, is carry level of risk, and you should be aware of that very well. Do not open very high risk trade and your position is very huge and fat, and if you go against you, it will basically destroy your account. It's very important to understand that, and everything I'm providing on this channel is for education purpose only. So learn from what I'm doing. You don't have to take my trades or ideas. It's all up to you. It's all up to you. Okay guys, let's move on. Quickly looking at coronavirus map, as you can see that US is still the biggest one, and we start slowing down a little bit. So basically, we'll try to flatten the curve, as you can see what I'm doing here. But what we're looking for now, all eyes on the second spike. The second spike could be the two times of the first spike if the coronavirus is still in the population, even by I'm not sure, but I'm not a scientist, but obviously if it's one person has still have the coronavirus, it's going to take 2 weeks to see that effect on people or symptoms. So they're trying to open the economy now. They try to get back to normal. Let's see. Let's hope for the best. Hopefully that will work out. So just keep your eye on that. And I heard some news today is US. I think they tried. I think they found a vaccine. I'm not sure. There's still a lot of trial going on, but the market quite excited about this, and basically S&P 500 pushed up, and I will show you later on. But it's just a quick look here, quick look. You have to watch that every day, how much cases is increasing, how the market reacting to it. So you're free to go. I will put the link for this map in the description box, and you can have a look at it later on. I'm quickly looking at Market Watch here. Just at the moment is 10:35 p.m. London time. We will see that S&P 500 closed today at 3.15% higher. Nasdaq is 2.44% higher. Global Dow is 3.67% higher. As you can see from here, gold is actually reacting to S&P 500. So S&P 500 going up, gold is going down, but it's not quite the same speed. Gold is still waiting for any bad news, risk off situation, then gold will take off again. Oil, as you can see, 9%, of course, because oil was down to minus. So last couple of 3 weeks, it was down to minus. So that's why the number is quite high, but it's not that high. Is 9% from the low. I mean, with zero from zero. So 9% from zero starting point or of today, sorry, not the zero price is from today only. So let's see how they're going to play out, and we'll have a look to that chart now. I'm looking at the indexes now. You can see pound basically break the previous day Friday low, and we come back up. Let me change the color. Excuse me. So basically we broke below that one, and we went down just spike low is 1 day only, and we'll come back all the way more than 50% of the previous day, and we close strong bulls. I mean, like we close as the close of Friday. So we just close just short of the Friday close, and today we can see that is starting, and we kind of like almost 45 minutes to next trading day Asia from US closing. So we see that it's still holding here. Let's see how it's going to go. My expectation is we'll come back again and we'll try to get these highs here. That will be good opportunity for Bound to show some standing ground here. Probably going to have another leg and we'll continue back up at least 50% from this move down, move up. Then we'll see what happens from there. That's Pound. Euro, you can see Euro have a double bottom here. The idea for this two to be successful double bottom, we would like to see higher than this previous high. That's the anchor of the previous swing high. Double top, come back, we test it to the third time now. So we have a one, two. I'm looking for the third one, and we'll have two bottoms. So basically, it could be only sideways until we see some breakout, successful breakout. Uh, dollar, you can see dollar just collapsed today, big time. We have engulfed 3 days almost, previous half of the last week, and we coming back down now. So my expectation is to retest again the moving average, and we will keep going down. Very strong momentum. Keep your eye on dollar. Will be weaker. That will be qualifier with pound. So pound dollar will be a long position. If we can put this together, I already long since last night when we closed in the gap. We closed the gap and we went behind the gap as well. I stayed in the trade up to 50% here, and I exit somewhere around here. It was a good call. I exit around this level, which is after that just to show rejection. Let's see the second attempt, what's going to happen, whether or not to continue up. That will help if dollar continue way down here because of the Fed chair was speaking today. I will put a link for him. I will show you later on from where I get it. Um, I will put a link in the description to watch it on your own time. And basically, they're talking about they can print more money. They have no problem of printing more money. And after that, later on today, the US was talking about the vaccine. So market kind of like ups and downs, and no clear decision yet being confirmed by S&P 500 is still didn't really create a new high than the previous high since pandemic started. So let's see. Yen basically sideways, as I told you guys a long time ago, is kind of sideways now. Is no very direction. That's the pairs you be watching for. The pairs that are doing sideways, they're not a really good trade for you, but you can still use this as a good indication to trade against the bears, a strong momentum like the stronger currency like euro against yen, Aussie against yen, because Aussie of course is go up today as S&P 500 3.5 almost gain percent wise. So yeah, that's a good. Even New Zealand as well shown some momentum, very nice. But remember that I think pound, I'm very much expecting pound to show one more leg up before we actually go on lower. So we have a one leg here, another one, probably going to be another one. Let's see. Let's see. We'll have to watch for which one is strong, which one is weaker. So dollar is going to be weak, yen is going to be weak, Aussie strong, Aussie's up, Swiss is going down because of risk off, risk on situation. So as you can see that Swiss is started decoupling from euro a little bit. Euro is going up, Swiss is going down. So that's a good indication that that will start to become a negative correlation or the opposite side of correlation. So CAD as well is pushing up because of oil, of course. It's oil 9% higher. So CAD will take some gain from that. We already broke the previous support resistance. It was support here, become a resistant one, two, and the third time we can tell that it started momentum to weaken to the bottom. So CAD long is a good opportunity. We're looking for pullback to the moving average, and we'll start re-challenge these areas. And Aussie at a strong support and resistant area, sorry, resistant and support. We have one, so you can call this from this breakout carbon handle, if you want to call it. A lot of traders I call this carbon handle. Basically, is a V formation with a pullback, retracement, then continuation back up. So my expectation is if that's true, then S&P 500 will keep going, and that will follow, and using as well will keep going up as well. So what is my trade? My trade is long pound against the weakest, which was yen against dollar. So I'm long pound with against the dollar and yen, and short Aussie pound just because of the momentum, just as a hedge in case if anything go wrong with pound, it didn't go as I expected. Let's see how it's going to play. Other than that, I'm not in another trade. I'm not in euro, the yen, euro. I don't really trade euro at all. My priority is pound, so that's all my focus on pound. All my focus. Quickly look at the calendar. Today was Fed speaking, uh, Paul. So I will link the video later on. I will show you later on. We have G7 started tomorrow, and let's see. Also, just looking at pound here, we have pound on Wednesday news high and back to news. Let's see what's going to happen. We have 2 times, 3 times pound high and back to news during the week this week. So let's see how they're going to push pound. I normally focus on pound more than the other pairs because pound is the more valuable currency to move and produce more pips and money as well. So got three high impact euro since Thursday, so that's halfway of the week. So my expectation is euro probably going to go down, pound is going to go back up. So let's see how's that going to play out during the week. Just keep your eye on the news, high impact news. Make sure that you prepare for it. Do not trade on the news momentum minute. Just wait for pullback or retracement if the momentum is in the direction of the trend. If the good news for the direction of the trend, then you start to buy or selling against, not against the trend, within the trend, with any pullback momentum. Of course, you're gonna drill down to the low time frame, see whether or not it's true or not. This is basically a 60-minute interview with Fed Chair Powell, and we'll see. Um, Basically, he was talking about why he think that way. He's been just published today. I will leave the link in the description, and you can go ahead and look at it. It's quite interesting to listen directly from the market mover, what he's in mind. Maybe you will pick up something no one else did yet, and maybe you can build your strategy about it. I will leave a link for it in the description later on. Sorry, the market was a little bit away. I'm looking at the chart now, S&P 500 future contract. Basically, we have one push up here, and we pull back, test the 20 moving average, come back again, push back again. It looks like we were going down until some news sentiment changed about the coronavirus and the cases started to reduce down. So far, we didn't do new low yet. That's the main anchor. We have one here. We didn't really stay much. It's kind of fake failure to break lower, and we'll come back a strong momentum up. The moment we come above this close, that will indicate that's a good trade idea. And obviously, we'll come test it one more time to give you a second chance to jump in. And we are now here. But the thing is, as much as the news was strong today, keep in mind the market really didn't really move much. Okay, I mean it moved really big today, but still, we still didn't really create a new high. It couldn't really push higher up to the 3,000 I'm looking for. I think 3,000 is going to be a very interesting number, and a lot of hedge fund they're waiting at this number to be broken and stay, make some stable trade above it. If it doesn't, then I guess is the below is the way to go. So the market, if it doesn't go up, it will go down. If it doesn't go down, it will go up. You remember that market's always in motion. You need to move all the time. There's a lot of. I make a decision not to trade today. Others they make decisions to trade today, and that's why the market is always in motion. It's always moving ups and downs. If it was successful, it was not successful to break up, it will go down. If it's not successful, go down, will break up. If it's sideways, it's still market mover. It still does move. That's for advanced trader to trade sideways. We recognize as sideways. The news is citable for the sideways situation. You use your sideways strategy, and that's where you kind of make money out of it. Also, keep in mind that we are 61 Fibonacci, 61% Fibonacci. We stalled once. First time here was one here, two, three. Let's see the fourth time will be successful or not. If that become a strong momentum down, my expectation in retest and continue back down. That's what I'm waiting for. I think that will, what the best scenario in my opinion is we should see another leg down here around the 2.5 level. So that's my opinion. Let's see how they're gonna go. Gold, of course, gold at the news overnight. We just spiked a new high, about 8 years high, I think. Was the last time we were here? Yeah, about 8 years, exact, less than 8 years high here at this level. So we don't even reach it yet. So gold is just to keep pushing up, speculating of coronavirus is still no vaccine yet and stuff. Any risk off situation, probably gonna see gold shooting up. So keep your eye on that. We look at the 88 Fibonacci level, then from there we will be seeing some resistance in the play, which is of course meeting one $1,800 mark. So what happened from here if risk on is still in a situation going on, probably going to retest the moving average and maybe below it and come back up again to give it another go. So wait for that. They're not going to go down easy. The virus is still out there. The virus could be staying with us until 21, maybe 22, maybe 23, 2023. A lot of people, a lot of scientists talking about the possibility is we're not going to find a vaccine for it. The possibility is this virus is going to actually stay with us for a while. Maybe it will be permanently with us until future development. I don't know. So that's going to be a really hard situation, because if that's the case, there's a lot of businesses are going to be opening, a lot of customers and consumers going to reduce the spending, and all the economy, everything will be coming back down 20 years back in time. As you know, if you go back, if you say 20 years, or I mean, like, we could come back to this level here, around these levels here, again. And that's not far. Market can do anything, it's normal to do this stuff. So I'm talking about S&P 500. If I go back to the S&P 500, we're talking about it can really go down, because this spike down is really deep. I mean, like, is a killer for investor. Look at that. It's huge spikes, and probably if we come back down here, if the coronavirus is still, it's going to live with us for a while, probably we'll come back around these levels again, and that's going to be bear market. Of course, Trump election is going to happen this year as well, so there's a lot of stuff going on, and looks like Trump is losing his position. He's fighting so much, and he wanted to get everyone out in business, get everyone in business again, so he can get his election, reduce his seats again. I don't know. Let's talk about that for another time, but just let's focus on the market now. Sorry, let's get to daily Bitcoin. We see that Bitcoin can basically holding the 9,000, 10,000 mark, and yeah, maybe we'll stay a little bit here before. If we keep going doing sideways, my expectation is we're going to drop down again, because they every time try a failure to break higher, try failure to break higher. Every time try to break this 10,000 mark, there is no one want to stay around to see above the 10,000. So there's no one want to push it above the 10,000. They exit the position and they wait for another dip to buy more. And if it's more buyer, okay, that's how the market works. If more buyer get involved at this level, and we see a huge candle like this guys here, big candles, and they exit again, and they enter again, and they exit, and they start to shrink, they start to get smaller, they start chasing the price. Every time they start chasing the price, their movement is going to be smaller until we see the pressure is getting high and we break higher. If there's no one doing that, then the pressure of going down is going to be the way to go. Especially dollar is getting weaker, so that's a one plus for Bitcoin to go up, and let's see if that's going to work out or not. So far, we're looking like a V formation, something similar to gold he did before, if you remember this. If you just memorize this V shape. If I go back to gold, just memorize it. If I go back to gold, what happened here before? So you see that one to come back up again and start to do the same V formation. Buyer will just load in more money here. Second load, the third load, then let's start to get scared, get cold feet, and probably is going to be one more drop down. Just keep your eye on that. So far, I don't trade it myself, but I think there's a wall here, and this wall is quite strong. No one wanted to see what above here. No one want to invest their money to see what's going on here. They don't want to lose, because the probability is there could be a strong seller waiting here, or whoever bought from here who want to exit, keep exiting. Every time keep exiting, keep loading the market with the sell orders. So that's the thing as well. But what's going to help this currency, Bitcoin to go up? Dollar is weak at the moment, so it is a good opportunity. But it doesn't mean that you go ahead and buy. It's 10,000 dollar is quite high. I wouldn't put any trade on it yet. Dollar index, if we talked about this level before, the 98, and if you didn't really touch it, but it went back up again, more than 50%, coming back, and starts losing momentum. So I think we're gonna see sideways here, guys. We're waiting for another ramp up here until we break out of it, either up or down. So in the case of dollars is weak at the moment, from today. you can see is really printed in the market. Now you can see is really down. So keep your eye on that. Dollar is weak, so that's give a chance, give way to euro to go up, which is that's the case exactly with a gap here. You can see there's a gap. Okay, I don't trade euro, but that's the gap here is a nice opportunity. Let's see what's going to happen for a pullback, whether or not it's going to break the 50% of that candle or we will just keep going up. If so, we will be looking for a major move above this level. So it's going to be high, 2, 3. If we break that trend line as well, it will be great. As you can see that we have 1, 2, and if we break the third one, it will be cool. We have 1, 2, 3, 4, and a lot of days down here. So there's a rule I always look at. The more the price been visited at these levels, the more where it's going to break. So if that's collapsed down quickly, then we're going to break below it, retest and go down. But the thing is, dollar is weak, and that's changing the sentiment for euro, and probably going to break above this one and we'll continue back up a little bit before we see one more leg down and continue back up. That's my view. Let's see how I'm going to go. Dollar yen, of course, both of them are weak at the moment, so we're not going to see any direction yet for this pair. And maybe I don't trade it. I don't trade dollar yen at all. It's international meter for me. I look between dollar and yen because they are is going to give you the picture where we go and which one is stronger, dollar or yen. Yen is normally when it becomes strong is very good opportunity to trade against all the pairs, all the currencies like pound yen, euro yen, Aussie yen. If Aussie is weak, then you don't trade it. But when yen getting strong, all the pairs that go down with yen because yen is trading the other side. Let's go to pound USD. That's really interesting day to day. That's why, excuse me. So you see that day, guys, we just went down, come back up. Where did we see this before? Right there, right here, even right here, it was a small one, but look, we went almost 100%. We're looking for a V formation, hopefully at this level, the 25 again, we retest the 25 again. Looks a strong day, so let's see how it's gonna do for the rest of the week. We'll go 4 more days. I think before the 4 more days, we're gonna see the 25 again being printed on the market before the week is finished. So it's going to help as well. Dollar is weak, and we have I think three high impact news on pound. So let's see how that's going to go. It's quite interesting to see that, but I'm long. I was long and I exit, and I will be long again. See how much you will hold here at the day. I'm looking at daily. The previous day is green. What happened the next day? Let's see the first hour. How the first hour doing? First hour basically went down and just spike back up. Looks strong momentum. We come all the way up here, we'll come back down for pullback, try again, leg two, probably we're going to break higher now above this level. Your buyer is a good buyer to buy above this resistance level. It will be very good buyer, probably going to reach the high and above. So myself, actually, I'm going to put limit order buy limit above this high by 5 pips gap. If you break above it, that would be great. My stop loss will be just below here or just below the 20 moving average if it started to come slowly. So I will just trail it every 4 hours. I will look at 4 hours as well. I normally looked 4 hours more than 1 hour. The previous 4 hours, you see that red, 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 then green, 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 green. Go all the way back up to 100% till Friday and come back again, pull back, and probably going to see more of it. Was any resistance coming on the way? The first resistance here, that's why it's stalling around here, around there. So let's see whether or not we're going to break above it, retest, and continue back up for reversal, if you want to call it reversal. Yes, we have a 1, 2, and we keep going, and we're trying to break out of this channel. So there's a channel here, strong momentum down, strong momentum up, confusion going on. So 100% we didn't really do much between Friday and today. We'll come back to the same price. So let's see how they're gonna go. Maybe a little bit down, then we'll continue back up. So my trade will be just above here, limit order for major move at least. So if it goes down and I start to go back up, I will move my limit buy just above any swing to show me that it's going to support it, then break out. I'll continue. I'll be looking for a major move ultimately. If, for example, do that 4 hours and do that, that will be my major move. I will be exit here, then I will be waiting for another one for another major move on a smaller time frame like this one. Okay, there's a 1, 2 major move. You just went even below it, but you see what happened, V formation. That's a good indication that could be a reversal. And also, I was thinking about that over the weekend. Pound will looks like a strong level to buy from, which is exactly what happened since the weekend until today. You see that all green days on 4 hours, which is great. Um, we look like we're feeding away now here, but the euro is strong. So let's see what happened here. Let me just go to the daily. So show more momentum. Yeah, of course, the euro is strong. That's why euro is pushing up. But pound is not really. It started getting back some ground. Let's see how it's gonna go. It's just telling you who's stronger, euro or pound here. Really, I don't really trade it much of this one. Okay, that's a pound Aussie. I was short from here. I exit 50% at this spike, and I saw the spike is holding, and I continue the following day. And here we go, exit here again, and I re-enter around this level, and we continue down. I did exit here somewhere, and I tried to long it. It was a failure low, failure to break higher. Then I last the blast hit. I re-enter again, and that's what happened. We almost close to my target. That's my ultimate target for Aussie. I think I'm gonna test it today, which is here around here. We're gonna break below this a little bit maybe, and then probably we're gonna see some reversal happening. If S&P 500 want to go down, then we'll see this momentum down. Also, it's confirmed here by coming back, retest, and continue down. So from the breakout, we're retesting once, coming back down. I think we're gonna see some V formation, and we'll come back up again to test these levels. So keep your eye on that. Now New Zealand is strong as well. As you can see, he's moving with Aussie. Sorry, the voice is a little bit far. Um, yeah, guys, I'm just close to here. If you didn't hear me before, we're close to our target here. My target myself here is very, very soon now. I took this target from here, moving average, test moving average, and that's the major move I'm looking for. Is almost complete, which is great. Probably going to happen tonight. Then after that, I will be watching out for long positions. New Zealand does the same thing, but of course, there's a lot of overlapping in the trade here. So you go down to the lower time frame, so you can see more a fraction of the price. You go spike here, here, you start to break out of this level, then start to go down, come back up. It's very confusing. That was according to news. That's where we went up, coming back down now, and retesting this low again. Let's see. I don't really trade it much now because it's very volatile and it doesn't show me what I want to see. Pound CAD, of course, CAD very strong because of the oil. So we moved really nicely down. We had a major move here. If you see that, 1, 2. So let's see what's going to happen here, whether or not it's going to rest, retest again and go back down again, or we will just keep going up. Or we keep going down actually because we got more rooms down here, a lot of days down here and trade and orders. Let's see how they're gonna play. If oil keep getting stronger, then we'll see CAD getting stronger, then probably we'll have another leg down here. Okay, guys, thanks very much for attending and viewing my video. If you first time here, please subscribe, like, and leave a comment. I just want to cut that video short because just an update is not a full review. And if you have any question, email me or just leave a message and I will reply to you. Thanks very much. Take care. Have a great day.